Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BKS Tech Talk Live. How's everybody doing today? Apologize for missing last week. It was had to go out of town for some issues, take care of some family things, and I will not be next week. I'm actually going to be going out of town and doing some training for myself and to start offering you guys even more and more great content from the office of BKS. So, just a quick reminder. Business Knowledge Systems is the full service IT for small and mid-sized companies. What does that mean for you guys? It means that we provide all of the IT services that you need. Everything from a CIO type environment to a help desk to on-site project management, vendor management, and we even help you a lot. And we've been talking about a lot on these podcasts with your cybersecurity. We're going to talk a little bit more about cybersecurity today. And last couple of days, we've had a few of our customers that have been attacked with phishing, and that's kind of like the name of the game right now. So, kind of wanted to go over a few tips and tricks for some cybersecurity awareness, and just to let everybody know what's kind of going on out there in the world. Excuse me for a second. So hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday. Don't want to take up a ton of your time. Please go ahead and make some comments below. Check us out on social media, BKS-Systems. And if you have any of these that are happening in your office, give us a call at 630-357-8385. Or like I said, check us out at BKS-Systems on social media, and we'll be glad to help you figure out the ways forward. So, let's start out with some of the cybersecurity tips and tricks and stuff like that we're seeing, and we're going to talk a little bit more about phishing in particular. So today, here are 9 key cybersecurity statistics that we are seeing. First of all, 94% of malware is delivered via email. Phishing attacks account for more than 80% of the reported security incidences. And the average of $17,000 is lost every minute in productivity and or lost data. You know, there's a lot of different ways to add up to $17,000, but that's a lot of money every minute of every day. 60% of the breaches that we see do involve some type of vulnerability that wasn't patched. There was a 0-day patch that came out today from Apple. So I encourage you guys to go look at your Apple devices and verify that we can get that going. Sorry about that. Turned off my notifications. My bad. 63% of companies have said that their data was potentially compromised within the last 12 months due to a hardware or a silicon level breach, which basically is if you don't firmware update things like your routers and your switches. IoT, Internet of Things. Attacks on Internet of Things devices tripled in the first half of 2019. We don't have a ton of data yet for 2020 because it was kind of a weird year. But I imagine that number is actually going to go up as well for 2020. Fileless attacks grew by more than 256%. That means that phishing type things, clicking on links, not necessarily getting a virus that is connected to a file anymore. It's actually clicking on links and so forth. That's a lot of how ransomware comes onto your computer. Data breaches have estimated $3.9 million in the last year for how much it's cost companies. And this stat is dead on. 40% of IT leaders cannot find cybersecurity jobs, people to fill them, because there's just not enough people out there to do these jobs. I want to go back to the top 3 points, though. Malware is delivered over email. Phishing is delivered over email, and phishing attacks are costing $17,000 a minute. Your email is the prime target for all of your customers or all of your breaching potential. So what is a phishing scam? A phishing scam is the fraudulent practice of sending emails purporting to be from a reputable company in order to induce individuals to reveal personal information, credit cards, passwords, etc. How do you stop it? Honestly, the best way to stop phishing is user training. There is really no other way to stop phishing. Can also come from infected websites. Even legitimate websites have bad ads sometimes, but for the most part, you're getting them through email. This is an example of an Amazon fake phishing email, and there's some pointers on this email that are very clear as to what we need to do with them. So first of all, when you get your email and you see it says Amazon in the corner up here, make sure you expand it. This is not Amazon's actual domain name. It would say amazon.com, not amazoncanada.com. It's spelled wrong. It's not the correct domain name. Generic, dear client, dear sir, dear ma'am, not your name. That's going to be a clue right there. You're going to have embedded, a lot of times you'll have an embedded link. It's going to take you to things like your to log on and type in your password to check out the document or something to that extent. Hover over that link. That link will take you to a legit site or a not a legit site. This one is pretty close. The spelling is just a little bit off for Amazon there. You just got to make sure that if you hover over it and you check on it, it would be redirected to this website here. So just keep an eye on the actual email itself. This is one that we've seen a little bit of spread during COVID. You will see that it looks like it comes from cdc-gov.org. It would be actually cdc.gov, not -gov.org. Little bitty things like that should give you kind of like a question mark. Once again, dear sir, ma'am, very generic. Same thing, hover over before you click, hover over the cursor, check it out. This one actually goes to cdc.gov according to this URL, but if you hover over it, it goes to a redirect. Urgency. Immediately, we need you to take care of something like this. And then what happens is when you click on that link, it takes you to this website that looks like a Microsoft Outlook website. And it's going to ask you for your username and password. That's what they want. They want to get into your email and they want to look at your usernames and passwords and they want to use your email to see if they can get things like your bank account information and or things like that. Check out where it takes you. If it's taking you to an Outlook website, did it actually go to outlook.com or microsoft.com? If it went to outlook-com.org, that is not the correct website. Keeping an eye on those kind of things is critical to how you are going to succeed in your business and how to make sure that you block these things. Fake emails, too generic, bad links, urgency, syntax and grammars, poor grammar, missing, capitals upper, lowercase kind of thing. Good email hygiene, good email practices are the ultimately only way to protect yourself from phishing. And it's not just your corporate data that they're giving up. It's potentially your personal data. One of these days, we'll do an episode about password hygiene. But for example, if your Outlook password is the same password as your bank account password, you just gave the person your bank account password. So keeping an eye on those kind of things, watching that email as it comes through. 20 seconds to quick, better email hygiene. The first, watch for overly generic content. Always, this is almost the one that I use almost exclusively, is examine the entire from email address. That is critical as it will give you where it's from. If I send you an email, my email is chad@bksteam.com, not chadbks@gmail.org.com. kind of thing. Urgency, demanding actions. Hey, Jane, I'm out of the office. Can you please hurry up and reply? Don't call me. Reply to this email and get me a couple Amazon gift cards, please. Check the links. This is the one that really got our customers yesterday. Is they received an email that said, here is your invoice. Click on the link. They clicked on the link. It took them to office, what looked to be an office site, and it asked them for their email address and password. And then once they were in, it went back in as them and continued to replicate and send more and more and more and more and more. Misspellings, grammar, odd phrasing. Keep an eye on that kind of stuff, especially if it's somebody that you know. Just because their name came across doesn't mean it's actually from them. They just happen to know that Jane Doe or Chad Holstead works at that company, so they're pretending to be me. They're spoofing, but they're using an email address that's not mine. Check for websites. Make sure that the website you're going to is HTTPS. And if your browser pops up a red icon that says, hey, they don't match, be wary. Don't go to that website. And don't click on attachments because they can contain viruses even though file list is coming up. Don't click on those attachments. Double check and reread. We all have a busy day and we're all doing a ton. So we need to keep an eye on what we're doing and we just need to slow down a little bit. These attackers are out there and they're getting access to data. Don't let them give access to your stuff. I'm hoping that I gave you guys some good information and that you were able to take that home and figure some out and maybe even catch a phishing scam before it hits your customers or hits your site or hits your employees. If you ever want to have a training for your employees about phishing, feel free to give us a call or contact us. We'd be glad to come in and do a quick little phishing training and cybersecurity training for your employees. Most cybersecurity insurance companies are requiring nowadays that you do some type of training for your employees. We recommend you do it on a monthly basis or a regular basis, having an actual campaign that you run. But we can come in once in a while and actually do, a face-to-face training to give you guys the ability to ask questions and everything else. So please, at any time that you want to have a conversation with us, give us a call, hit us up on social media. We'd be glad to come into your office and do a presentation. Or if we're still on remote, do a Zoom presentation. We've done them for the DuPage County Bar Association. We've done cybersecurity trainings for chambers and customers of ours. Please give us a chance to come in and help you before you get breached. Hope to guys see you in 2 weeks. Like I said, I'll be out of town next week in training. If anything pops up that I think you guys need to get aware of, I'll make sure I get out there right away. But please, have any questions, comments, hit us up on social media, BKS-Systems. In the meantime, be safe, read your emails, and look forward to talking to you all soon. Have a great afternoon and have a great rest of your week. Thanks, everybody.